Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 TAS competition. A lot of different routes to all of the secrets in these levels. A lot of the Marios seem to be finishing on top before going into the pipe with a massive dive all the way from the top of the mountain into the pipe at the end. Only a couple Marios left, still going pretty much from the top of the mountain and using the slope to jump into the pipe at the end. This is the top half of the competitors. Still a couple different routes. Usually looks like 3 here, before diverging a little bit to get to these final secrets and making their way back into the pipe at the end to finish their runs. Thank you to Dadu for creating all of these incredible compilations we've shown off at the top of all of these task competitions this year. Very much appreciated. Big thanks to them. But that's not what people are here to see today, is it? People are here to see the incredible Task 18. This was a really interesting task, a first one in a long time to be done in a specific ROM hack. Let's see what it is. In the ROM hack, Super Mario Bros. 64, start by collecting the star in level 3-2 and collect 21 coins in level 3-3. End by collecting the star in 3-3. So you basically a coin level. Coin collecting level. For those of you that are fans of the original Super Mario Bros. 1, this is a hack remake by GSA, which basically recreates the entire level with a star at the end instead of the flagpole. I'm very interested to see all of these runs that we have in this competition. There were a total of 22 runs, 0 DQs. Congratulations. Everyone who submitted made it into the top 22. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, unfortunately, in last place, the time of 34.90. It is Soeli in 22nd place. Let's load up their run. Of course, all of these runs did have to be done with Mario. Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi not allowed to be done in this task. Where are you, Soeli? There you are. Description. First real task. Alright. Starting off by getting the star in level 3-2. Transitioning straight into level 3-3. Doing a triple jump to be able to make it all the way up. Jumping in, grabbing ledge to be able to watch out, getting the first coin from the Goomba. 3 coins. I believe you had to get... No, you did not actually have to get a coin from the Goomba. Whoa, watch out, Mario. That green shell is going way back and forth, and that'll kill you. Getting a bunch of coins on the upper route before going on to the elevators, rising up and going down. Triple jumping up. I should mention this is a 2D level. You are only able to go to the left or to the right. That is 21 coins, and this is them going to the star to finish their run. What a great run by Soeli. Dang. And then Bowser levels coming right up. That is a great job for a first task. I expect something that good in the next task as well. Congratulations to their first real task. There's a total of 23 coins in these levels, I should mention. So getting 21, you have 2 that you can avoid. Very interesting, rather. Next up, in 21st place, with a time save of 1.7 seconds over Soeli, it is Mario. Even in Super Mario Bros. In 21st place, it is Aqua Marina, with a time of 33.20. Watch out, Mario. That fire's coming towards you. Let's load up their run. Also, big shoutouts to GSA for making this incredible hack. I would definitely recommend that you play it. Or TAS it. Description. Task, quotation mark, 18, end quotation mark, end quotation mark, end quotation mark. Starting off T-posing. Shooting some fire with Fire Mario. Interesting to see if they can use this Fire Flower power-up to their advantage. Starting off with a slide kick and a triple jump to be able to kill that Goomba and get 3 coins, while kicking off the walls to be able to get that 1 coin up there as well. Kicking the shell. Needs to get at least 1 coin down there. Everyone does. So it's better to get all 3 of those coins. Gets 1 of those coins from the elevators. Probably going to skip that coin down to that. No, actually does barely get this coin down there. Pretty hard to actually get. Hard to actually escape. Slightly slow getting out of there. Very unfortunate. But able to make it all the way underneath the elevators with just a long jump. And then grabbing the star at the very end of the level. Smart job to Aquamarino, using the Fire Flower to kill the Goomba and get that coin a little bit faster. Very good job on a 21st place finish. And then pausing it so that they don't get hit by Bowser, of course. Very smart. Next up, with a time save of over a full second, in 20th place, congratulations on making it into top 20. It is Super M789 with a time of 31.97, the first sub 32 second time. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Super M on a top 20 finish. Description: Ted, just say absolutely nothing for 5 seconds, people will be confused lol. Ha! I really got you guys that time. Starting out with a jump kick. Killing the Goomba. It seems a lot of people have been killing that Goomba just to be able to get that one precious coin. Skipping that coin, and then using the slide off to immediately double jump and grab the ledge. Bursting down there and using the Koopa to get a little bit of extra vertical boost. Getting the coin from the elevator. 2 coins right there. Probably going to skip that coin as well. Yes, that coin is very slow to get. Watch out, Mario, the Koopas are coming. Using the elevators to just be able to make it up and over the top and then going into the star to finish their run at the end. Oh, here we go, though. The fire level. The Bowser level. Oh no, Mario! Mario, no! No! Oh, whew. I thought he was gonna die there. Oh man. That could have been bad. Luckily, they paused it before they did. Congratulations to Super M getting 20th place in this run. Next up, with a huge time cut. A huge time cut. Kind of ridiculous time cut. The time cut of over 7 seconds. In 19th place. Time of 24.63. Wizard. Shoutouts to Wizard for doing magic. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Wizard on getting 19th. With a huge time cut. Kind of ridiculous. Description: Harry Potter is pretty cool. Probably a big fan of Harry Potter because they are a wizard. Using Sparkler Triple Jump to go into the star. Long jumping and just jumping to a double jump to completely skip that Goomba. The first person to skip that Goomba so far in this run. I believe that Goomba is relatively slow to get to. Using Firsties to be able to make it up and over. Barely avoiding that Goomba. That would have been bad. Getting the coin from the elevator. And Sparkler Triple Jumping up to that coin and that coin as well. Those are the 2 coins they are skipping. The Goomba coin and the one other coin. Doing a regular wall kick and then a Firstie. Very interesting strat to get to the star at the end after wall kicking off of the elevators. Oh no. No. Rip. Rip Mario. Great job to Wizard for getting 19th place. The first person to skip the Koopa so far in their runs. Great job. The first sub 30 in this run. And also the first sub, lots of numbers. Congratulations on a 19th place finish. Next up, shaving off 0.3 of a second over Wizard. In 18th place, it is Specky YouTube with a time of 24.33. Jeez, Bowser's spitting a lot of fire. Let's load up their run. Mario's getting so lucky they're not getting hit right now. Congratulations to Specky YouTube. Oh, is there mic issues? I apologize for that. My mic is notably bad today. Description: Fire Mario and task competition mark? Question mark, I should say. Keep going. Sorry about that. Starting off, you actually killing the Goomba. Killing the Goomba as well. Which coin are they going to avoid? Bouncing on the Koopa to be able to make it up there with the body of the Koopa. Very smart by Specky. Getting the coin from the elevator and the other coins from the elevator too as well. skipping those 2 coins at the very end. Just faster to skip them and get the other coins of the long jump all the way from the elevator into the star at the very end. Sorry about that mic issue, everyone. Oh. I'm basically holding my mic cord. Alright. Great job to Specky YouTube getting 18th place in this competition. Time of 24.33. Next up. Shaving off exactly 30 frames, exactly 1 full second over Specky. In 17th place, it is Y, with a time of 23.33. Let's load up their run. Sorry for all the mic issues, everybody. Congratulations to Y. Description: the dust was needed to get the coin, I swear. Okay. Here we go. Starting off with the punch trick to be able to get a little bit of speed, killing the Goomba at the very start, but not actually getting the coin. Faster to just skip it. Sliding off and firsting to be able to get all those coins at the bottom. Oh, canceling that dive. Nice punch off dust to be able to get that coin. Definitely needed, 100%. Skipping the coin that a lot of people seem to be skipping. Long jumping underneath the elevators and then long jumping into the star to finish their run. What a fantastic run to Y. Oh, and another death. Actually jumping on the death barrier at the bottom. I saw that. Great job to Y, getting 17th place in this competition. They're saying in chat that was a low tad. No Johns, Y. Great job to Y, getting 17th place in this competition. Next up, in 16th place, Y, well, Blue LY, shaving 2 frames off of Y's run with a time of 23.27. Let's load up their run, rather. Congratulations to Bluely. I believe their first submission to this task competition. Excited to see more. No, it is just Felipe Tails with a different name. Nice. Whoa! Wow! Oh my god, it was very high pitched. Wow! Here we go! Finally starting off. Long jumping and a triple jump dive to be able to land on the Goomba and get its coin before going onwards. Just getting all these coins basically in a straight line. Very fast to get all those 3 coins with just falling down, double jumping, and a wall kick. Very fast. Getting that coin underneath the elevator. Probably going to skip that coin down there. Yes, they are. Long jumping underneath the elevators and then going into the star to finish their run with a ground pound. What a great run by Bluely, otherwise known as Felipe Tails. I did like that start. I was really going, wow! Great job. Oops. Sorry, I swear, I'm not doing that on purpose. Next up, in 15th place, shaving off 1/10 of a second over Felipe Tails, it is Yo What's Up, time of 23.17. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Yo What's Up. Description: someone told me to submit and it was actually pretty cool, so thanks guy who told me to submit. That's what all of you should do watching in chat. Submit to the task competition. It's so cool. Here we go! You get to play so fast. Starting off with the punch trick and just double jumping, going all the way over the Goomba just with a dive recover. Triple jumping and barely avoiding these Koopas. Using both of the Koopas a little bit slower, probably, using that second Koopa, unfortunately. That's still alright. Getting all of these coins, that's a total of 18 coins. You're going to skip the one awful coin to get at the very bottom left of that level. And go to the star at the very end of their run. Let me see if I can fix this mic issue. There we go. That fixed it. Alright, sorry about that. Congratulations Congratulations to Yo, what's up? A pretty dang good run. Well-deserved 15th place. Alright, let's keep going. In 14th place, also a name I haven't seen. It is Brokemy, time of 21.93. Let's load up their run. Brokemy, Brokemy. One of those two pronunciations is correct. Description: it is, in fact, my first participation. Nice. Here we go. Starting off collecting the star. Nice punch trick at the very start, and a triple jump dive to be able to make it all the way over those coins. Ooh, interesting firsty strat to be able to get those 2 coins using what on earth? This is very smart usage of all of the things related to this ROM hack. Using the Koopas, using the wall kicking, and firsting off of the brown structures. What a fantastic run by Brokemy, finishing in 14th place. That was a really good run. Definitely looking forward to their next submissions. I loved that ground pound to get those 3 coins while still avoiding that Koopa. As well as that wall kick beginning. Oh no, Mario! No! Next up, in the unlucky 13th place, shaving off just under 0.6 of a second over Brokemy. In 13th place, it is Kenneth with a time of 21.37. Let's load up their runs. Congratulations to Kenneth for the unlucky 13th place in this competition. I'm not actually using speakers, by the way. Not listening to music on speakers. For people that are telling me to just turn off my speakers. If it was that easy, I would have done it. Starting off with a jump and a dive recover, killing the Goomba and getting the first coin up there with a side flip. It is a 2D level, but it is still possible to side flip towards the camera, just get a lot of extra height. Using a sparkly triple jump to get those coins. And a ground pound to get to the star at the very end. I wish I knew. Congratulations to Kenneth, finishing in 13th place. Did like the usage of the sparkly triple jump. A well-deserved 13th place for Kenneth. Unfortunately missing the top half, but still doing pretty dang good. Next up, in 12th place. In 12th place, shaving off 0.37 over Kenneth. It is LRF Lou with a time of 21 seconds flat. Let's load up their run and see how they got a 12th place finish in this run. Description: is it okay if I collected 22 coins? I don't know. Is it okay? What the? What happened there? What on earth? Long jumping and killing the Goomba to get its coin as well. If you're getting 22 coins... Ooh, smart usage of that Koopa down there. Firsting to get those 3 coins at the very bottom. Getting 2 coins. You didn't get 22 coins. You lied to me. They lied to me. What the heck? Showing off some glitches in this ROM hack as well. Great job to LRF Lou, faking me out with their description. With a well-deserved 12th place finish. Congratulations to LRF Lou getting 12th place in this competition. Oh no! Mario, no! Next up, in 10th place. That's right, the first tie of this competition, finishing in 10th. It is Galoomba with a time of 20.03, shaving off almost an entire second over LRF Lou. 1 frame slower than a second, actually. Congratulations to Galumba on a top 10 finish. Starting off with just a long jump and a triple jump dive over the Goomba, with the dive recover barely making that over. Another side flip, killing all these Koopas to be able to not have them in the way right there. Diving and canceling the dive with little air time. Long jumping and then long jumping and making their way over the top of the elevators to finish their run. Congratulations to Galumba on a 10th place finish. Yes, that's right, there was a tie for 10th place. Next up, also in 10th place. Let's see if they did a different route. In 10th place, it is Fifth Dispense. Also at the time of 20.03. Let's load up their run before Mario goes to bed. Congratulations to Fifth Dispense. Doing the punch trick and long jumps, as well as a sparkly triple jump, barely making it all the way over that Koopa and just getting that coin with a double jump instead of a side flip, making it all the way up to the top with a ledge grab instead of going back down and doing the double jump that a lot of people seem to have been doing. There you go, there's their 21st coin, hitting the Koopa rather, and getting the star with a jump and ground pound. Great job to Fifth Dispense on a top 10 place finish. One of the 11 people to finish in top 10 in this run. In this task competition, rather. Great job to Fifth Dispense on getting 10th place. Next up, in 9th place, with the first sub 20-second run of the competition. In 9th, it is ERGC Xander, finishing with a time of 19.90. That is such a speedy time. Let's see how they can get a 9th place time with 19.90 in this run. Description: I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you, Xander. Everyone say thanks to Xander for that. Sparkly triple jumping and using the dive recover in the sparkly triple jump to get all the way up to there as well. Very smart usage of that. Yet another person to grab the ledge from the wall kick directly. Getting all these coins so fast. Going over the Koopas, though, that might have saved them enough time. That might have saved them enough time over 50 Dispense's run to avoid hitting that Koopa and getting pushed back slightly to get a 9th place finish. The first sub 20-second time and a great run indeed. What a fantastic run by Xander. Next up, in 8th place, the legendary person who timed this competition, it is Nis, the time of 19.5 seconds, a 0.4 second time cut. Let's load up their run, making sure it's on read-only mode, of course. This actually found a cheese strat that they elected to ban. Otherwise, he would have saved even more time in this competition. He reported it to the admins and they banned it, because it was too broken. Killing the Goomba but not getting the coin, just getting that with a triple jump. Using the cancel on those platforms, a lot of people seem to be doing. There you go, there's the 21st coin, and using the Koopa to make it all the way over. What a smart usage of that Koopa. The first person I've seen so far use that Koopa to that degree. Great job, Tunis, getting 8th place in that competition. The banned cheese was actually to have, you see at the lower left-hand corner, the death count. The higher the death count gets, the game won't save after collecting the star, reducing a ton of lag at the end and shaving off frames for no reason. That's why everyone in this competition has death set to 0. Otherwise, they would just be faster for essentially no reason. What a great run by Nis. Thank you for reporting that cheese. And a great 8th place finish. Loved that Koopa bounce at the end to keep gaining speed from that long jump and make it all the way to the platform without even having to ledge grab. Fantastic. Next up, in 7th place, barely shaving off a couple of frames over Nis. Well-deserved 7th place for Rush 57. with a time of 19.43. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Rush 57 on a Rush 57th place run. Collecting the star. Starting off punching and immediately long jumping, Spark the Drill jumping all the way over the Koopa, not even landing, doing a side flip to collect its coin, killing all three of the Koopas. Jeez, this guy's a Koopa menace. Side flipping up over the top of that little tree thing. There you go, there's 21st coins, and it looks like another Koopa bounce to be able to make it all the way to the end. This is one of the few tasks you'll see enemies actually allowed, because they're always in the same spot and only moving left to right. Great job to Rush 57 on a 7th place finish. Let's watch that one more time, because why haven't we been watching all the other ones one more time? What am I doing? Classic 1:59 moment. Starting off with a triple jump over the top of the Goomba, side flipping up to be able to get that coin, killing all of these Koopas. This guy is a Koopa killer. Double jumping all the way up over the top of that elevator, collecting all of these coins, sliding off to get that final coin, and doing the classic Koopa bounce to get 7th place. What a great run to Rush 57. Sorry, Galoomba, 50 Spence, Xander, and Nis for not watching your runs again. Oh well. Congratulations to Rush 57 on getting 7th place in this competition. Next up, in 6th place, a legendary tasser, out unfortunately early. Dargos, shaving off 0.13 over Rush 57. Let's load up their run and see how they got a 6th place finish. Congratulations to Dargos, a legendary tasser. Starting off immediately after collecting the star. Triple jumping all the way over the top and dive recovering with a side flip to get all of these coins. Also killing all these Koopas, no, avoiding the last one, very luckily. Punching over the gap, very smart optimization, I saw that punch. Dive recovering to the last one, and just jumping and doing a jump dive to be able to get the star at the very end of the level. What a great job to Dargos, getting 6th place in this competition with a time of 19.30. Let's watch that one more time. Doing a triple jump all the way up over the start and getting all the way up to that platform with just a dive recover, killing all these Koopas. Diving to get there without even having to land on the elevator. Getting that final coin and going all the way up over the top of the elevators with a jump dive, dive recover, and a ground pound to get the star at the very end of the level. Oh, they say they didn't know Spark the Triple Jump was allowed. Very unfortunate. Gotta make sure to read all the rules. In the meantime, though, with a time cut of over 0.3, that's right, the first sub 19-second run in this competition. Sub 19 is possible, it definitely is, because it happened in 5th place CSZ. Wow. Congratulations to CSZ on a 5th place finish. Let's load up their run. Wait a second. I'm forgetting something. Let's watch Dargos' run one more time. Triple jumping over the top. Side flipping. Side flipping once more to avoid having to do the ledge get up strat a lot of the earlier competitors have been using. Man, I'm really running this great today, aren't I, chat? Make sure to send all of your feedback on how awfully this has been ran today to the legendary CSZ. Next up, in 5th place, with a time of 18.97. Let's load up their run. Author, CSZ. Starting off immediately at the start of their run. Just doing a double jump dive instead of a triple jump dive. Also using the sparkly triple jump. Wow, that really sends you up so high. That's actually incredible how high you get sent up from that. Speed kicking on the moving elevators. And just jumping over the top of the jump dive and a ground pound to get the star at the very end of that level. Great job to CSC. Make sure to send to him all of your complaints. Let's load that up one more time. Starting off killing Goomba, but not even getting its coin. It's very slow to get that Goomba's coin. Getting all the 3 coins from the bottom. Just diving off, doing lots of dives right there. Doing a little bit of a slide to just fall off and get that coin a little bit faster than doing a dive to cover. And getting the star at the very end of the level. A well-deserved 5th place finish for the legendary CSE. Next up, in 4th place, beating some legendary tasters. They're starting to become a bit of a legendary taster themselves. In 4th place, Fire Breather. Beating CSC, Dargosh, Fresh227, Nis, Xander, Fifth Dispense, Galumba, Alara Flu, Kenneth, Brokemy, Yo What's Up, Bluely, Wise, Specky, Wizard, Super M, Aquamarina, and Soeli. In 4th place, rather, it is Fire Breather. Let's load up their run. Description, hole-in-one. Also using the fire. Cheese here a little bit. Let's see if they use the fire. Using the fire to kill the Goomba to be able to skip that coin. Looks like slight cheese. Also killing that Koopa as well from off screen. Fire very useful in this run, it looks like. And also looks to be doing the Koopa strat to just long jump, land on the Koopa to finish their run. Looks to be showing off the level 3-4 as well. Watch out, Mario. Don't want to get hit. Either way, a great job to Fire Breather. Quite literally breathing fire in this run, I should say. Here we go. Let's watch that one more time. Quite literally breathing fire all over the competition. Here we go. Killing the Goomba to avoid that coin up there. Killing all of these enemies to avoid having to maneuver around them. Very smart optimization by Fire Breather. Slight cheese, and then a fantastic Koopa bounce to be able to make it all the way over to the ground at the very end of the level and do a jump dive into the star. Great job to Fire Breather. And now, for the official Super Mario 64 TAS competition, Top 3. In 3rd place, shaving off 0.17 over Fire Breather, 17/100ths of a second. In 3rd place, Mad Ghost Tech. Congratulations on a bronze medal. Oh man, this is gonna be close. Congratulations to Mad Ghost Tech. Description: 2D is 2D. You can't say it's 2.5D. It is 2.5D. What the? Mario looking directly at the camera. Here we go. Starting off, it looks to also be using the fire, but does not use it to kill the Goomba at the very start. Probably just using it to... Doesn't really even seem to be using it for anything, just slight better movement all throughout the levels. Then getting the Koopa bounce at the very end and getting the star to finish their run. Also showing off that little trick. What a great job to Mad Ghost Tech getting 3rd place in this competition. Watch out, Mario, no! Let's watch that one more time. Looking directly at you. Here we go. Doing a regular triple jump. Also more triple jumps. And also landing on the Koopa there to just avoid having ever to land. Just getting vertical speed from that Koopa and just wall kicking out of it. Very smart, and doing the Koopa bounce at the very end to save a little bit of time and get a well-deserved 3rd place. And now, for the 2nd place finisher, shaving off a frame. That's right, shaving off a frame over Mad Ghost Deck. Rather, 2 frames in 2nd place, Dylan Stedge. Time of 18.67. Better luck next time to Dylan. Kinda faked him out a little bit there. Apologize for that. Congratulations, Dylan, on 2nd place. Description: incoming 2nd best route. Sorry, Dylan. Doing a Spark the Drill Jump dive to be able to make it all the way up there, getting the coin with a side flip, another Spark the Drill Jump dive, a punch off the platform. It's been a long time since we've seen that ledge grab use. Was that a punch double jump? Wow. And a standard Koopa bounce to finish their run with a 2nd place timed finish. And I get lots of Fs in the chat for Dylan. Going for the gold and getting so close every time. Let's watch that one more time. Starting off with the Spark the Dribble Jump all the way over the top. Side flipping to get that coin. Punching off and just immediately doing a wall jump grab. Getting a lot of coins on the way. Doing the long jump into the Koopa bounce to avoid all the elevators and make it all the way over. And getting the star to finish their run. What a fantastic 2nd place finish to Dylan Stedge. Fantastic 2nd place finish. And now, for the winner of the Super Mario 64 TAS competition, task number 18. Congratulations to the only person that could beat Dylan in this task, the legendary Nonsense, with a time of 18.57, shaving off 1/10 of a second over Dylan. Congratulations to Nonsense for winning this task competition. I believe their first gold so far in 2019. Immediately using a ton of fire, killing the Goomba, not getting the coin though, killing lots of Koopas, bouncing off the Koopa to be able to immediately wall jump. So much fire in this run. This is truly a fire run. Killing the Koopas as well, and going over top of the elevators to get a 1st place finish. That is such a good 1st place run. Congratulations to Nonsense. Dylan saying he keeps getting beaten by 3 frames in the chat. Very unfortunate to Dylan, but very fortunate to Nonsense. Using a ton of fire in this run. Killing the Goomba. I loved bouncing on that Koopa there to be able to immediately wall kick without even having to land. Getting those coins, killing the Koopas, and then getting the star to finish their run. A big GG's to Nonsense. Sure, let's watch it in slow motion as people have requested. There we go. Starting off punching, doing the punch trick to get a little bit of extra speed. Practically triple jumping, killing the Goomba, getting those 2 coins down there, getting that coin with a double jump, getting pushed slightly to the right by these Koopas. Minor optimization that might have allowed them to save a couple of frames. Punching and double jumping across that gap. Falling off, double jumping up over the top, barely doing a dive recover on the edge of that platform. Doing a jump dive across, a dive recover, and then a jump. And a ground pound into the star to finish their run. Not finishing with the classic Koopa long jump. Maybe even lost time slightly to that, but still, a fantastic 1st place run by Nonsense. Love all the fire spam in that run. Very smart movement optimizations and a well-deserved 1st place finish. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. Congratulations to Nonsense on winning this task competition. Congratulations to Dylan for getting second place. Everyone, rip Dylan. How does this keep happening? But in the meantime, we're not done yet. We have one more thing to show off. Next task. This is a simple task. Nice and easy for newcomers. Nice and easy vanilla task yet again in Whomp's Fortress. Enter the custom warp. End by collecting the Shoot into the Wild Blue star. A couple of restrictions. You may not BLJ and you may not re-enter the warp. This task is due on the 21st of September. Wait, September? What? That's not right. That's not right. That can't be right. What? That's not right. This task was due 2 weeks ago. Due, of course, on the 19th of October at 1:30 p.m. EDT. 2 weeks from now, the 21st of October. Thank you to everyone for watching. Sorry about all of the issues today. I am not feeling it so hot myself. Make sure you submitted 2 weeks ago. Sorry, submit on the 21st. I'll try to make it a nice spooky Halloween stream. Thank you all for watching. I have been OneTed59. Once again, please address all of your complaints about the stream to the legendary CSC. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.